So here is the school that the Boyce Community attends. It is Northwood High School. It's a K through 12 grade school, about 5 miles from downtown Boyce on Highway 1. Coming into the Boyce area, we first see the police station for Boyce. We have a Boyce welcome sign. As you can see, the roads are in pretty decent shape, but there's not a lot of activity on the road. We turn onto Ryan Street, and there is one for sale sign on this road. We have a church. Then we're turning onto Londonderry Street, and we see the town hall on the right. Down these back streets, the roads are pretty narrow, but they're in decent shape. They don't look like they have heavy traffic flow through them. There is a community playground. It's in decent shape. Small, but decent. And then we come upon a fire station. We're coming up on a street sign that turns onto Ulster Avenue. I've been observing the community for weeks, and this sign is yet to be fixed. As you turn down this street, you're going to notice that this is where all the old businesses were located. The buildings are now decaying, and there are no new businesses that have moved in these areas. The buildings are run down, and they definitely need some work if they're going to be reestablished. That one's pretty bad. This is an old Randy store that's closed. To the left here, we have a public library that does not appear to be in service or functioning anymore. Then we have a Boone's Dollar Store and a pharmacy right next to it. Then we're going to turn back onto Pacific Avenue, which is pretty much the main stretch down downtown Boyce. We pass a automotive store. There's also a tobacco store on this road. Most of the houses are vinyl mobile homes on this stretch. As you notice, there aren't many cars parked outside of these homes. Most houses observed only had one car, which leads me to believe that the family share a vehicle. Next, we turn on to Belfast Avenue. This is where you can really observe the quality of the houses. On this road, most of your homes are your shotgun houses. They're pretty poorly maintained, or they're vinyl trailers that appear older and not kept up. But you do have some houses mixed in that are really nice, and they do appear well maintained. Like this one, this is a brick, nice house with a maintained yard and newer vehicles. This is a rundown home. This one's decent. But most of the houses on this road are very poorly maintained. They definitely need some work. One car again. This house is in pretty poor condition. This one too. Next, we're going to be turning on to Mayo Street, and there's another fire station right there. Next, we come upon the Boyce Recreational Center. They also refer to it as the Civic Center. It looks like no one has really been participating in the upkeep of it. This was a Bo Peep Head Start, but the doors are boarded up, so it looks like it's no longer in service. And that was a glimpse of the billboard that clearly has not been updated in a long time. The sign for Uncle Albert's Chicken and the Dollar General are probably the ones that are in the best shape and most appealing for communication in this community. There's the dollar store. Judging by the looks of the building and parking lot, it's fairly new. It was probably recently built. There's the post office. This is a sign for Kelly's Sitting Service for older adults. For the most part, this community seems to be well established, but it seems most of the businesses and buildings downtown are not being upkept. The traffic is not congested. I haven't seen very much traffic flow on this road at all. In my recent observations, I have seen mostly people walking and riding bicycles, so they probably walk to most of their destinations with everything being so close. Next, we're going to be going to the outskirts of Boyce, which is the other section. It's often referred to as the Cotil area, but still considered the Boyce Community. You're going to see that the houses in this area indicate a very different income status level. Some of these houses are multi-storied and much nicer brick and wood homes. These houses are on LA 121. There are also more for sale signs in these areas. These houses are built up off the ground, so I'm guessing this is probably a flood zone area. Very nice house. Next, we're going to turn on to Hot Wheels Road. That is the Cotil recreational area, and they have a restaurant. You have to pay to go into that rec area. This is signs of new construction, and there's a newly built house. Going to pass a gas station and convenience store. Then we turn on to St. Clair Road. We're still seeing nicer houses on this road. They're very well maintained. Some of them even look fairly new to me. But yet you still have your trailers, but they're also more well maintained than the other area. Gonna pass a Texaco station. And then we come upon a Why Not Shell station for the Why Not stop. There's another fire station there. We have a Cabrini clinic right there, a hardware store, and a pharmacy. All these buildings look new and like they were just built, so that's basically the two sections of Boyce, and there you have the community of Boyce.